BTS News. Behind Jimin's live broadcast, unexpected lines that make Jungkook happy. In the midst of the armies, longing for a moment of togetherness for BTS members who are currently undergoing military service, Jimin's live broadcast recently managed to shake the hearts of fans. Not only because of his rare presence, but because of the one unexpected phrase he uttered, one that made Jungkook, the golden magne, look so happy even from a distance. The broadcast took place in a relaxed and warm atmosphere. Jimin sat in a simple room with dim lighting, wearing a black hoodie and a face without makeup. He greeted the army with a warm smile that immediately made thousands of viewers flood the comments column. Many did not expect Jimin to say hello in person, given his busy schedule in military training. However, it's not just his presence that steals the show. Mid-broadcast, as Jimin read comments from fans asking about Jungkook, he suddenly fell silent for a moment. His smile widened slowly, and he said, "There's someone I miss every night." He knows who he is. That sentence made the audience excited. Jungkook's name immediately flooded the comments. Jimin then added, "I often remember the way he laughed, and his voice when he sang softly before going to bed." Although he didn't say his name directly, the army knew exactly who he was referring to. And a few minutes later, another surprise came. Jungkook himself appeared in the comments with his official account, leaving a heart emoticon and a short sentence, "Hyung, I saw your broadcast. I miss you too." The atmosphere in the broadcast changes instantly. Jimin looked a little embarrassed, then replied, "If you're watching, don't forget to get enough sleep. Yes. Do not stay up late as usual." The army's reaction was explosive. For them, this is not just an ordinary interaction between two group mates. It is real evidence of deep, sincere, and emotional closeness. To make things even more touching, according to a source from the staff who know the two idols well, Jungkook was indeed following the broadcast from the training base. And when he heard Jimin's sentence directly, he was said to immediately smile broadly and ask for permission to respond online. He looked like a kid who had just been given a birthday present, one staffer said anonymously. Many fans speculated that the emotional connection between Jimin and Jungkook has become much stronger since they served in the military. In the midst of pressure and a strict routine, they find calm by encouraging each other from a distance. They may not always be together physically, but words and presence on a broadcast or a small message are enough to keep them connected. Armies from all over the world also participated in the warmth of this interaction. Many wrote that the broadcast was a reminder of how sincere the bond between BTS members is and how simple words can bring happiness so deeply. Jimin's live broadcast this time may have only lasted a short time, but the impact was long. It gives hope, not only to Jungkook, but also to the millions of fans who have followed their journey. Behind the scenes of the stage and the spotlight of the cameras, there is always a touching little story. The story of two hearts that strengthen each other, even from a distance, and that one unexpected phrase, spoken softly on a quiet night, became a reminder that even in silence, true love and friendship can still speak out loud. After that live broadcast ended, social media was filled with video footage and screenshots of the most touching moments. The phrase, "He knows who he is trending on various platforms such as Twitter, X, Instagram, and TikTok. Many fans theorize and edit videos that combine old Jimin and Jungkook moments, showing their closeness from trainee days to becoming world superstars. Even more surprising, a few days after the broadcast, a Big Hit staffer indirectly confirmed that the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook remained very close during their military service. Although they are stationed in different locations, the two still routinely communicate through letters and voice messages sent officially through the military's internal systems. Jungkook is a very introverted person and doesn't express his feelings easily, but to Jimin, he seems more open than usual, one of the staffers said. So is Jimin. He always made sure Jungkook was okay. They look out for each other in ways that outsiders can't understand. This shows that their relationship is not just a stage gimmick, but a deep and supportive friendship, especially when they both face loneliness and pressure during the draft. Interestingly, some fans also noticed that after the live broadcast, Jungkook began to show renewed vigor in an official letter released through Weverse. In one of his letters, he wrote, "The days here are not easy, but there are little things that keep me going. Someone makes me feel heard." This sentence again makes speculation that Jimin's words in the live broadcast really had a big impact on him. Jimin himself is known to be in a period of intense duty. However, the brief moment when he decided to say hello to ARMY and share a little of his longing showed his sincere emotional side. He not only broke the news, but also showed that BTS, despite being inactive as a full-fledged group, still lives on in the hearts of their members and fans. From a psychological point of view, many K-pop fan experts say that the relationship as seen between Jimin and Jungkook is one of the important factors in maintaining the mental health of idols in the midst of industry pressure. A strong emotional connection can be an anchor when everything feels heavy, says one Korean pop culture analyst. Not a few soldiers felt very touched, even shed tears while watching the broadcast. "I thought I would just watch for entertainment," one fan wrote in the comments. "But I cried when Jimin talked about Jungkook. It was like watching two people love each other in the purest way." What happened after the live broadcast showed not only how much influence Jimin had on Jungkook, but also how closely intertwined emotions were between them. They are a clear example that relationships in a group are not only about professional cooperation, but also a bond of heart capable of withstanding time, distance, and life's challenges. In the midst of a pause in BTS's activities as a full-fledged group, moments like this provide solace for ARMY. And more than that, it's a reminder that when hearts are connected, a single sentence can be an incredible force for a person to endure. Jimin said it without pretension, and Jungkook accepted it with a happy smile, a small moment that will be remembered in the history of BTS and ARMY forever. Some Korean entertainment industry analysts said that Jimin's sentence was not just emotional spontaneity, but part of an emotional narrative that BTS members are slowly building towards the end of their military service. "We've seen this before," said one K-pop culture observer. BTS is not just a music group, they are a story that continues to be written. And Jimin's broadcast, with all its surprises and honesty, was a pivotal chapter leading up to their turning point. The ARMY, who had been waiting for news from the members, now felt they had a glimmer of hope. Hope that their bond is not broken, even stronger. Hope that after all the hard times, BTS will return not only as a group, but as brothers who are more mature, closer, and more meaningful than ever. And in the midst of it all, Jimin and Jungkook's relationship became a symbol of that power. From their debut as Magnaline until now, they grew, learned, and supported each other. Jungkook, who was once known as the Golden Magne, has now grown into an adult who can convey deeper feelings. And Jimin, who is known to be sensitive and loving, still shows that his heart is always open to those he loves, especially Jungkook. This moment was also a reflection for many fans that behind the sparkling world, there are hearts that continue to beat in silence. There are simple words that can be lifesavers, and there are relationships that go beyond just the screen or the stage. It's no wonder fans began flooding the community with hopes of a bigger reunion. If only Jimin's one sentence can make Jungkook smile like that, imagine when they all stand back on stage together, ARMY wrote in a lengthy thread on Twitter. The comment got thousands of retweets and likes, a sign that love for BTS remains warm amid the running time. Now, all that remains is to wait. But not an empty wait. It is a wait full of hope, faith, and love. And when that time comes, when all the members are back, when they greet the world again, Jimin's simple words will be remembered as a moment where love and friendship won everything.